Start the music.
Don't do this.
See?
Okay, do the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can talk with the best of them, but you can't talk. So, featuring tonight, the beauty and the comedian. My beauty, she's an author. She's from Baltimore, Maryland, but she resides in Columbia, between Columbia and Upper Marlboro.
Telling all of this.
Robin D. Jones. And also the comedian. You've seen him on Showtime of the Apollo, BET's Comic View. He was Comedian of the Year at Washington, D.C. You seen him washing cars on St. Barbara's Road. Show some love for your boy, Sean Savage. Is that the crowd?
That was.
That was the okay.
That was. You didn't get that.
I didn't know. What's up, Robin?
What's going on, Sean?
I'm mad. I have to get out my frustration. I'm mad because Robin, you don't need two intro songs. Robin wanted to do two. She wanted to play her little raggedy little music, and then wanted me to play. We don't need two intros.
It's two people.
Regardless, we're together. We're together. We are married in this thing. We're the beauty and the comedian. We're married. We're linked on to social media forever.
Got it.
Okay.
Two songs.
Okay. So nobody is not bigger than the one. We decided on one song.
We were going for two. Go ahead. You wanted some songs that I just had no idea.
I think that we're both in our 40s. I think that we should have went old school, but no. Who made that? Who even made that song?
So first of all, you did two things wrong already.
Okay.
The first thing you did was tell like all my personal business the way I live, and then you just told our age.
Well, everybody know I'm in my 40s. Okay. I'm in my 40s. I grew up on raw base, Heavy D and the Boys, bologna and syrup sandwiches. I'm in my 40s. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be up here every Thursday night and everything. We're really good friends. We just ain't acting like it right now. But we're really good friends. We even wore the same color. We're really, really good friends. But yeah, we're gonna be up there every Thursday night at 7:00. You don't want to miss it. Okay. So you want to get down how this all started?
Yeah.
Okay, how this all started was Robin wrote a book. I think Robin wrote a book like in the summertime. Robin wrote a book, and then she came across my page, and I wrote a book, and so she had a great idea, like, "Hey, why don't we merge both our personalities together and have a little show?" You know. So I was like, I don't know, Rob. I don't know, because you might bring my status down. I really don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? But I agree. And so here we have it. But it's this has been a long relationship. You know, I mean, we go back to the mid 90s. You know,
over 20 years.
Over 20 years and everything. And so, you know, we help each other out. You know, so we're friends. So,
and our lives have just crossed in so many different ways, like we talked about the other day. But like, I mean, it's things like my first job was teaching at the high school that he actually went to.
Exactly.
So like, it's amazing.
You want to mention the high school?
Okay, we can give a shout out to
Crossland High School, class of 1990.
Okay. Then I don't know what kind of children we was teaching back then, but yes, shout out to Crossland High School.
Crossland High School, absolutely, absolutely. And so, then what you want to say?
And then like we just had so many adventures together. Like Sean, can I tell you what my favorite adventure was? You're not gonna like it. Can I tell you what my favorite adventure with
I'm
you
staring at you right now. So what you want to say?
was? Oh, look. So, look, I tried to stay back, but I can't do it for a long time. But so, my favorite adventure with you was when you and I went to go pick up a brand new car that you
It
bought.
wasn't brand new. It wasn't brand new.
It was new to you. It was brand new to you. So we go and pick up this car. And so he's all excited, got the keys, kicking up his feet, driving off the lot.
But I was excited.
And then it was a new car. So then we started driving down 495, and all of a sudden, in front of my car, something goes poof, and there's just like all this smoke across 495. Like you would have thought it was a straight up forest fire. It was Sean's car.
My car wanted to have a black and mild. That's all.
So I'm driving and I try to pull up next to Sean. And
But wait a minute. My car was smoking. First of all, I could have been on fire. I could have been in flames. Look, when she pulled up, she pulled next to me. Her face looked just like that. Her face looked just like that, and she said, "Hey, Sean,
I'm like beeping the horn.
Are you okay?"
Straightforward, like ain't nothing going on.
She was like, "Sean, are you okay?" Right? And so here's my brand new car. I had a I think it was 1993 Hyundai Elantra. With smoke, it was smoking so bad it was on both sides of the highway. But she didn't care about my well-being, like nothing. And I tried to get away from her. I tried to shift lanes and get away from her, but my car was still smoking.
That thing was just hilarious.
Oh my God.
So that is actually my
and the thing about it, and the thing that makes so bad, she was like in an 84 Escort. Right, I had a 93. she was in an 84 Escort, and then her car wasn't smoking. Her car was running like precision and everything. Right. Here I am with a 93 Elantra, right? It had rims on it. It had rims, white tinted windows, sunroof, and it was smoking like a jaybird. Don't make no sense.
Oh God, that is so. But that is definitely my favorite Sean story. Now I got another one. You ready?
Oh, go ahead.
Because I might as well just spill the dish. So Sean and I tried to call ourselves dating once, or we did something. So he and I went out to.
Hold on, wait a minute. You didn't clear this story with me first.
I know, but that's what makes it funny. So then we went to the go-kart racetrack. And so what I didn't realize is how much a competitor you were. So we sit up there going along, and somehow you had like extra gas in your tank, and you rammed into me like it was bumper cars, and you gave me whiplash.
I didn't know I gave you whiplash. I'm sorry.
You did for real, like collar and all. That thing was real.
Anybody that knows me, I am extra competitive. I take no days off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You gave no respect to me. Okay, yeah. I'm done telling.
I'm sorry. What about the election? How do you feel about the election? The debate in the election?
Ooh. That debate the other night was just like
a train wreck.
Thank you. Those are the words. I mean, it was horrible. I was totally embarrassed.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't matter whose side that you was on. It didn't matter. I mean, my thing is, everybody knows who they voting for.
Right.
If you voting for 45, I only want to say his name, 45, or you voting for Biden before the debates, because 2020 or the last 4 years, everybody knows who they're voting for. So why do we need a debate? Because all the issues are out there, and so but you know what I had? I wanted Samuel L. Jackson to be the moderator
And what would I have done?
Huh?
Poor Chris Wallace. But what would have Samuel Jackson done?
He'd be like, man, shut the F up and sit your A down.
Is that what he would have?
I'm tired of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane.
Yeah, that thing was going down, and it was going down fast. Like Joe Biden actually had to come out of character and like tell him to shut up.
Yeah, but I mean, but at the same time, people was mad at Biden. I mean, I understood Biden's point of view because he kept cutting them off. So he kind of like went into his game as far as like over talking him, but Trump started it first, But I mean, but at this time and this climate, can you date somebody that was in another party? So like, say if you was a Democrat, could you date somebody that was a Republican?
So I am not gonna lie, I am totally for Joe Biden and Kamala. But so this is what I've learned. I've learned like I've got some hidden anger issues
Okay.
because I was driving down Route 4, and as I kept going, the scenery starts to change down there when you start going into, is it Charles or Calvin County, wherever it is down there. And so I'm driving, and all of a sudden, like I see a lot of people that have like Bush. I mean, not Bush.
What? Trump.
Man, yeah, him. Got bumper stickers and the signs on it. And I feel like doing two things. One, I feel like ramming them people. I know I can't afford to let my car go, but I feel like ramming them people.
Roll rage.
They had that. Or I feel like rolling up on people's lawns and hoping that it would just crush.
But why do you feel like that though? Because you're a Democrat. So if you had Biden on your car, that make you accessible to be rammed too.
But they won't do that.
But they will though.
But they won't.
Okay, say if you was living in Alabama.
I'm not gonna live in Alabama. Have you been to Alabama?
Yeah, I've been to Alabama.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and you had Biden on your car, which Alabama is a red state. So you had Biden on your car, you was representing Biden. Mm-hmm. Somebody would first of all, they would tear you up anyway because you're black.
Right. That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, so no, you can't be ramming nobody's stuff.
I didn't say I'd do it. I just said I felt like it. There's a difference.
Okay. But why but at the same time, it's God and it's the devil. So people going to pick and choose. So it's just that we just got to get out to the polls and vote correct.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to vote. Now, would you date someone that was opposite?
I got a problem of dating somebody that don't like my favorite football team. So,
problem with people that don't even like the songs you got. So,
Say it again.
Go ahead.
I think you ain't talking about that little raggedy little song that you pick. But anyway, no, I just think that I wouldn't before I wouldn't have any problems with it, but Trump just takes you over because at the same time it's his politics are so outlandish, and then he's racist. He would not admit to what was it? He would not
denouncing white supremacy.
White supremacy, mm-hmm. And so but like if I dated somebody that was down for Trump, we would make it. I don't care if she was the best thing since sliced bread.
I was about to say, like, what if she the kind that like give you what you want, how you like it?
Sorry, no good. Sorry.
With extra whipped cream.
I gotta get no.
Like
whipped cream.
Whipped cream. I remember my son was younger and he was telling. I used to, say don't go up to strangers, and so I was like, what happens if somebody come up to you? He was like, I run the other direction. I was like, well, what if he give you Skittles? He was like, I'm gonna snatch the bag of Skittles. And I was like, yeah, that extra piece of sugar does not make
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. It is crazy. So Tyler Perry,
What about him?
huh?
What about him?
Okay, you don't have an issue. You probably don't see what I see. But um, back how long has Tyler Perry been out?
Years. When you say
Okay.
out, like his shows, his
Well, yeah, his plays and because he started off with plays. How long has he been out?
I don't know. Why didn't you tell me this beforehand so I could Google it? Wait a minute.
Well, I get
What
to it.
say the 80s, late 80s, 90s?
No, he ain't been out that long.
He
Anyway,
was there for
anyway,
a long time.
Tyler Perry has been out. So when he first came out, and this is just this is just my thing. When he came out, it was God this, God that, God this,
What?
God that, and everything. And then we understand that he is a billionaire now. He's a billionaire, and so I just been looking at his movies. I've been looking at his sitcoms and everything, and it's just some really unnecessary cussing that he does. And I'm like, okay, if you cuss, I'm not a cusser. I'm really not a cusser. Now I can cuss. I can cuss if I want to, but at the same time, I don't do it unnecessarily.
I'm
You know
the
what I'm saying?
daughter of a sailor, so it just flew. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't do it unnecessarily. So, but at the same time, he's supposed to be this spirituality person, and then he just opened the doors and just cussing. And my thing is that he's one of the most talented brothers in Hollywood that everybody wants to work with Tyler Perry. Everybody and their mama, from the top A actors to, of course, B and C actors. But at the same time, is it worth it? And then he goes like to TD Jakes um, conferences or churches and everything, and like gives like $1 million away or whatever, which makes it all better. So what you think about that?
So, well, there's a couple things, and I guess I just have a whole different take on it. When I was younger, like my parents put me in Catholic and private schools, and
Mm-hmm.
we went to this cathedral once in Baltimore, and I had to been in elementary school, and this nun told us shut the f up, and I was like, wow, and she got that reaction out of everyone to let them know that they are
What did wait, 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 what did you do? What did you do for her to say? I mean, because first of all, tell somebody to shut the f up. That's your last type of notch. Okay, you can say, hold up. You can say, be quiet. Hey, can you guys be quiet? Hey, shh, be quiet. Okay, hey, shut the hell up, right? But then
right.
when you go from shut the boop up, what what did y'all do?
I mean, we just wouldn't stop talking. We was little kids.
Y'all was
Now
just talking.
look now. Well, we was talking and doing whatever in the church. So we was in the
What was
church.
whatever? What was
I
whatever in the church?
look now. I was
You gotta
good
tell,
then,
no,
so
no,
it
really.
wasn't
You
new.
gotta tell the whole story because if a nun,
No,
huh?
no, because but what she was trying, you're missing it. So what she was trying to teach us is they're human too. And to me, as you move into the 21st century and some, this is a different type of people, and you got to make money. So I'm not surprised if he'll have some sex scenes. I'm not surprised if he'll start seeing, because guess what? His bottom line, he make money.
True. I think he can make money. I think that he can make. He's a household name. I think he can make money without being so explicit. Now, I don't even know. Do you watch the Have and Have Nots?
What? Yes, I haven't
Okay,
seen
so
all
all
of
the gay scenes about I mean, first of all, have nots come on at 8 o'clock. So I mean, I got a 10-year-old, so she's still up, right? But then you got the covers moving up and down like this. You got the covers, and then they cut, and then you got two dudes.
but that is Now, I mean, so what do you want him to do? Do you want him to act like it's the 1940s?
I want him to do that, work that out at 10 o'clock, and they could be doing 8 o'clock. That's too early.
So your problem is not him being a deacon. The problem is what time his shows are on.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just too much cussing. It's just too much cuss. Like I was watching The Pains. What is it? The House of Pain last night. And
that has cussing in it?
Huh?
It has cussing in
it? Exactly. It's a comedy, right? And I'm not talking about damn or hell. I mean, you okay.
The cussing is funny. But go ahead. Go ahead. You see, this is about your Christian comedy self, but go ahead. I don't know about this. This is about nothing else but you, because it's all about you.
My God, cussing is funny. It is. It is, but it's unnecessarily. I mean, okay, like Samuel L. Jackson, right? I love his movies. But when he cuss, he has a purpose to cuss. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm tired of these mother effing snakes or these mother effing planes. Okay, he was tired of snakes. He was tired of snakes on the mother effing plane in the motherfucker. Okay, so that deserves cussing. But when you just cuss like, you know,
cussing brings out something.
Hey, would you like a candy bar? F that, man. I don't want this. S is like,
well,
come on, man.
You very clear.
You're being real extra.
But you very clear at the end of they don't want it.
But that's like the nun that told y'all to shut the F up.
And we knew to shut the F up. It was clear.
I want to know what y'all was doing.
It's very clear. Cussing does something to you. That's the problem. Cussing does it like, I don't know about you, and I know this ain't you, but it's me. When I work out, I gotta have the most like they gotta go for it, and then that make me go for it. That like
you cuss when you work out?
No, the music cusses.
Oh, okay. I could get with that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a church boy. I listen to rap that has cussing in it. I'm not like a choir boy. I mean,
Siri, please play the instrumental.
Huh?
You're like, Siri, please play the instrumental. It will not.
But my thing is, I don't want to unnecessarily offend anybody. Like if somebody came on here and said something, okay, I would probably just lose it. You know, I would probably just lose it. But I won't just voluntarily, like I've said a cuss word or two in my life, but I don't do unnecessary cussing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like if I say, Robin, would you like some pizza? And you go, no, I don't want that S. Get that mother effing pizza out of here. That's some bull S. I'm like, Robin, okay. First of all, that's too much. You know, it is.
So, but you know to stop it. We don't want
it. Yeah.
It's clear.
Oh, anyway.
It's clear.
Anyway, but yeah, I just, huh?
I said crystal clear.
Yeah, but Could you date somebody that had a potty mouth? Or should I say, have you ever dated?
I like to share that. I like being the one with the potty mouth. I don't like sharing that that role.
Oh, so when me and you was dating, that was fine because I didn't have the potty mouth, but you had the potty mouth.
No.
Did you have a potty mouth then?
I've always had a potty mouth.
I don't remember you having the. I don't remember. Maybe that's why I rammed you with the go-kart.
What?
maybe
because you heard the potty mouth.
Take that, bitch! Pow! You know, maybe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is too funny. Well, you want to give us the synopsis about your book?
Yeah. So my book, wait a minute. Look, I usually have it right here. Okay, sorry. But my book,
Oh man.
freshman year, is okay. I forget that. You gotta go. Anyway,
Wait,
so
wait. Before you start, is that you on the cover? That
no,
looks like a lot like you. Who
no,
is that?
I have no idea.
Really?
Her name Dee Dee. I have no idea.
Okay. How did you get the picture?
I have a great publishing company.
And they picked the picture and the cover out for
I
you?
picked the picture. I did all the work. They just put it together.
Okay.
That's what happens when you pay people. So, uh, but Didi freshman year is a cute little story about a young lady who is, in her freshman year of high school, and she goes through a lot of things that people often go through. And then she also was like really trying to help her family go through some demons that she had and that they had.
Okay.
I can't tell everything. It's only 100 pages. We talked about that the other day. It's only 100 pages, so you can read that.
So does it deal with her challenges in high school as well?
Well, it's only her freshman year. So her challenge isn't school as much as it's the people outside of school and the people around her. It's
Okay.
typical
Okay.
social issues.
Right. Right. Okay. Because actually, when I thought about it, when I thought about it in your book, and I read the back of the synopsis. Um, no, really, because I honestly I didn't get the book. I need to get the book. I really do. How much is your book?
My book is $8.99, and it's on
Really?
Amazon Prime. So if you go on
I'm gonna
Amazon,
get the book tonight. I'm gonna get the book tonight. I'm gonna
okay,
get
you
the
go on
book.
Amazon, you can get free shipping.
Okay, so but when I thought about it, I said that's a great concept because for one, when you was in I'm sorry, somebody texted me. When you was in middle school, you was a man. Like me, I went to Roger B. Taney. I was a man. I was a man in middle school in the 8th grade. Everybody knew me. Cafeteria ladies knew me. They were like, "What's the friend new?" I was
Oh,
like,
you
"Nah,
was
go ahead with it
popular with the
now." Yeah,
cafeteria ladies. Go ahead.
yeah, I was like that. Then when I went to high school, it was like, oh my god, it was challenging because I was low on the totem pole. I was trying to make the football team. People had hair on their face, and seniors had hair on their face. I would go and ask, "Where the gym? Excuse me, can you tell me where the gym is?" And they're like, "Hey, go outside, go cross the street." And I'm like, outside? Yeah, outside, go cross the street. And so that's different challenges that you have. But I thought that was a great concept. That was a great concept.
Thank you. But and so I will say that there are some parts of the book that are very parallel to my life. Like Dee Dee went to an all girls school next to an all boys school, and I did do that. That's all I can say that I'm
So
giving
you
away.
went to an all girl school?
I did. I went to an all girls school.
You went to correct me if I'm wrong. You went to Western?
No, I didn't go to that school.
Oh, okay. What high school you?
At that time, I went to Keo. And what's crazy about that school is that school now has a Netflix movie that
Really?
talks about how one of the fathers killed one of the nuns in the school. It's crazy, and it's
I
a
guess
real
so.
true
I guess
story.
so. They're telling people to shut the F up.
No,
They
that was on the
stand
field
for that.
trip. That was on the field trip. But it's crazy. It's called The Keepers. Look,
Ain't
it's
nobody
called
gonna
The
stand
Keepers on Netflix.
Shoot, I need to. I could have played that role. Shut the F up. Oh my God, suck
Yeah,
at me.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
about this, and what it tells you is about how history repeats itself. Because this father, you know how they talk about them Catholic priests. This priest was getting intimate with some of the girls at the school, and this nun found out and he ended up killing a nun.
Wow.
Yep, whole cover up, everything. It was
What's the
crazy.
name of the movie?
It's called The Keepers. It's on Netflix.
The Key. I'm gonna have to check The Keepers.
Yeah, so that was actually my high school, my first high school, because I went to a couple, but my first high school. So when I got the idea of a girls' school next to a boys' school, that's where that came from.
Got it.
Yeah.
And what high school? What other high school did you go to?
I'm not telling.
Why?
I'm not telling.
You're the first person that want to have a public talk show when it's so private.
But nobody.
But no, we can't talk about that. Shh. We can't talk about that.
No, so my second school that I went to was called Garrison Forest.
Garrison Forest.
It's a private school. It's a private boarding school, but I wasn't a boarder.
What they had on their football team helmets? Like a forest?
Okay, first of all, it was another all-girls school, so we have a football team. You're not gonna do this to me tonight.
The mascot was a tree.
No.
Okay.
I don't even remember what our mascot was.
I had a girls' basketball team.
We had girls' basketball team, field hockey, polo. It was private school, so we had polo.
What was the mascot?
I don't even remember. Grizzly. I think it was a bear.
So the girl Grizzlies?
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm just trying to break stuff down. I was just curious because yeah, the Garrison Forest Grizzlies.
Okay,
so how can we get your book? Go to Amazon.com.
Thank you. Yep, you go to Amazon.com and get it.
And it's $8.99.
$8.99. It is free shipping if you got Prime. I don't know anyone that doesn't have Prime, but I know Prime costs some good money. So
because I don't have Prime. Matter of fact, Anyway, okay. Anyway. I had Prime, but my finances got tight, so I had to let something go. So Prime.
Prime was one of. I ain't mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a book too.
Yeah, I got a book.
And guess what?
Huh?
Guess what?
What?
I didn't read yours either.
No, I know you didn't read mine. I know you. My book is my. Well, first of all, my first book.
You had two. That's right.
Yeah, my first book was my first book was Lost in Love, a GPS to a Christian relationship, and so it's very instrumental. I call myself Dr. Love, but really honest. Yeah, I call myself Dr.
Love. Who gave you that name? Who gave you that self-title? Dr. Love?
Anyway, I gave myself.
I did date you for one date.
I call me Dr. Love. I call myself Dr. Love, and no, but actually, it's a funny book. It's really a funny book. Reason the inspiration came about the book is a lot of females will call me about advice. Sean, so what you think I would do with this? And I would give them advice, and I would give them my stories. And my stories were kind of funny, about, it's a story ain't about you and I. So, yeah, you ain't know that, did you? Uh-huh. Yeah.
What's the story you told about you and I?
Okay. Anyway. No, I'm just playing. But I
need some money. I'm gonna sue you.
Look, you ain't got your real name up in there. But no, it's a funny story. It's funny, hilarious stories and everything. And it's called Lost in Love, a GPS to a Christian relationship. And it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon.com, so you can get it on Amazon. It's $15. You can get it on Amazon. Okay. And my newest creation is The Father, the Son, and the Comedian. And somebody asked me in the interview, how did I get that name? It's because, I think it was 3 levels in my life. Backwards, I was a son, of course, and it takes about when I was growing up and I was doing this, that, and third. And then being a father of three girls, and mostly a single father of three girls. You know, it's a
Woo.
lot of challenges. Yeah. A
I
lot of
don't know how you do that.
a lot of challenges, a lot of baby mama drama, uh, and all that. And being a comedian, you know, I had to start, you know, actually it tells about how I was doing secular comedy and how I branched over to do Christian comedy. And it has a lot of people that I perform with, you know. I know you're gonna get on me about name dropping, but here you go. Uh,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart and
Mhm.
Donnell Rollins and JB Smooth and Cedric the Entertainer and Monique. You know, that's how we met.
That's right. We
Yeah,
met
at Monique's had a club up in
in
Baltimore,
Baltimore.
and so that's how we met. But before, we went on tour, and you know, performing with Monique's and this and the things I learned from Monique's. Monique used to make me so mad because you know Monique was a big girl, and so she would make me go to lunch with her, make me go to lunch for her every day. And I'm like, I ain't hungry. She like, no, you gonna go to lunch with me, right? And so I would be in my room. I'd be in my room thinking like I'm sleek, and she'd be checking the doorknob and everything and call the room like somebody possessed. And so I'm glad that she dropped away. Hey Monique, glad you dropped away. But anyway,
You
but
know what? I think I know the time that you went over to Christian comedy
when
when we went to go see
Dolomite.
Dolomite. Our ears were burning, so like
Oh
I knew what cussing was. Now that's cussing.
yeah,
I remember before the show was over, you and I had left and went in the elevator.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
like,
Let me tell you something right now. Dolomite, look, Dolomite cut so hard, thugs like, God dang, what in the world? And I took him, and oh my God, yes, everybody, look, you remember that? Right? You remember that? Yeah.
I
Oh my
knew.
God.
I
Yeah.
remember
It was worse than his movie. His movie with Eddie Murphy played in it. Oh my
oh
God. Yeah,
my
he was
god.
rough. He was rough.
Oh my god.
That's in my book. That's in my book too.
Is it?
Yes, it's in my book.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, he would make a sailor become a bishop, man. He was cussing so daggone, and that's my point. He had to do all that cussing.
that like I didn't even understand it. It was just like
Exactly.
burning our ears. But that's not the average person. So what Tyler Perry is doing is cool. That's just not the average person.
Anyway,
Ooh, jeez, that thing was
I know what Dolomite can get a job at Tyler Perry's field if he was still living. He can get a good job,
oh my goodness.
man.
Oh, I got the hiccups. I'm growing.
Yeah. Outward or upward?
Really?
Anyway,
That's not nice.
no, you might be growing. Never mind.
That's not nice.
It's not. It's no. You don't. Never mind. I don't. Never mind. Anyway.
Outward, really?
Huh?
Outward, right? Huh?
But it's a good hours. Your butt could be growing. Your breast could be growing. Hello.
Have you seen me lately?
Yes. I've been looking at you through this box lately. Yeah.
Oh,
Any,
from the neck up.
Robin, you are beautiful. You are one of the beautiful people that I have ever dated. So there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that one whole date.
you got to say something nice when you're in trouble. So yeah,
Look, that one whole date.
huh?
That one whole date.
We went out for. You taught me how to drive stick.
That's not a date.
That is a date. You
Oh
taught me
my
how
god.
to drive stick. We went to Checkers. You mean we went to the movies? We went to Checkers. We went go kart ride. How you gonna say it's one date?
One date.
Huh? I was balling. What? I
You was dating, I wasn't then.
Huh?
Huh? You was on a date, I wasn't.
Anyway.
Come on, Dr. Love. You supposed to know these things.
Anyway, but yeah.
And
So,
you rolled your eye. If
yeah.
your daughter
Anyway,
did that, what would you do? Look, if your
back to
daughter
my
did
book. Back to my book.
back to your
Yeah,
book.
you get my book. You can actually get my book. My book is not live yet. My second book is not live yet. So trying to make my money back. So anyway, go to Big Sarv Cash App Big Sarv BIGSARV BIGSARV Big Sarv and cash at me $18. Put your name in the memo, right? And it'll come to you probably like about a week and a half. So
So we just have a couple minutes left. So you know what, Sean? Tell me like two things that being in COVID has taught you.
um that this is serious. Basically, COVID has taught me to have a backup plan because I
Hmm.
was I was a well, I'm a comedian. That's all I did. I performed like about two to maybe three times out of the week and everything. And my money was good. My money was really, really, really good. They paid me handsomely. They paid me well. Well, ever since COVID, I'm not performing anymore. So
Hmm.
I'm doing virtuality comedy shows, which doesn't pay that much. And actually, you only get um, this much of Sean Sarvis. You don't get the physical aspect of my show and everything. And so I have to come up with a backup plan. So that's one of the reasons why I created another book. I mean, it was all time for me to come out with another book, but I just thought it was a perfect time for me to come out with a book. But that's one lesson that's it showed me. Now I'm doing okay. I mean, I don't want you crying for old Sean Sarvis. So I'm doing okay, but at the same time, I ain't doing better like I was. So just trying
Right.
to wait because of COVID. We perform in front of people.
Right.
And so like um, not performing in front of people. I thought about something. I said when comedy clubs open, because when you laugh, you kind of spit. You some I mean, not you don't spit, but like some stuff might come out your mouth because you're laughing. But
Hmm.
what if you behind somebody, you laugh and they get up on their neck, and then they got COVID up on their neck?
Sean, that's nasty, and that's not how you catch COVID either.
Okay, I just
Jeez Louie. What's the second thing you learned?
huh?
What's the second thing you learned from COVID?
Oh,
What
that's it. That's it.
oh, you only learned one thing.
Well, it's a multitude of things.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what do you learn? What you learn? I
So
know you ain't prepared a question for me, but they prepared for yourself.
I had to think about. But so the one thing I learned is I got a great shot. I got to show you. I learned how to shoot a gun.
Okay.
Like, but COVID has given me a chance to do things that I've never done before. I've never, I lived in Baltimore. I knew about a knife, but I never knew about a gun. So I actually shot off. I learned, got my HQ. Like I've been doing. Shout out to Wilson Brothers Artillery, the Armory. I'm telling you, I learned how to shoot, and it's just been a great release. And the other thing I learned was self care. Like I go my glasses are crooked. I go every Wednesday. I go to the acupuncturist. Like I work out every morning. Like I have learned to really try to be on a schedule and take care of myself because it is so easy to slip into a place, whether it's because of money, whether it's because we've lost people, no matter what it is, like it's very easy to slip into a place. So
That's
instead of
good.
slipping into a place, I found other things to do, like shooting guns. What's up? you know?
Oh,
So
but are you preparing for the revolution? Because
it's
Trump talk about stand by.
coming. It's coming. I think
Yeah.
the, so I'll do the gun thing another time because I
Well,
gotta tell
when the
y'all what's
revolution start,
happening.
I'm coming over your house and hide behind you because I don't know how to shoot no daggone gun.
It's gonna be protected.
Mm.
Everybody else protect themselves. I'm protecting me too now.
Right, right. Well, that's. I guess that's good, Robin.
I can't.
You know how to shoot a gun. That's
With your yellow
boom,
glow light.
boom, boom,
Hey, you know. And I like the fact
boom.
that I don't even look or act like one of them people that's gonna have it. So that's right. I'm gonna give you
Do you
something.
own a gun?
I am not revealing that information at this moment.
See, you know what? I don't understand how somebody can have a public talk show, but can be so private. Okay. Anyway, but y'all, that's our time.
It is.
That's our time. I had a wonderful time. I really did have a wonderful time. But this is gonna be great for every Thursday.
This was like our first time, so we are definitely fleshing things out. But I think I had a good time.
Yeah, because I had a good time. Yeah, we both had. And look,
So I
we
can
are
only have a good time
together,
because you had a good time.
huh?
Did you just say I can only have a good time because you had a good time?
If I had a good time, you had a good time.
How you know that?
Because we are together.
Oh,
We
okay.
are we are together. It's no so and look, if we don't have two intros, we have one intro.
Two
So
songs.
so
One
you
intro, two songs.
no. You had your intro this week, I get mine next week.
Oh god.
Yeah. So that's it. We are together. We're not married, but we're married through the internet. See how hard I just came? We are married through the internet. We are to hello. Did you just freeze up? We are
The
together,
number you have reached, you can't say that.
huh?
Don't be saying that.
We are together. We beauty and the comedian. It's no beauty, just the beauty. It's not just the comedian. We are together,
I got it. Beauty
and
and
until we get off
comedian.
the air, and then we go about our certain lives in certain ways.
So Beauty and the Comedian will be back next week. Same time, same channel.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Next Thursday at 7 o'clock. See y'all then.
All right. Peace.
Peace.